How you doing? It's Chris Henry, the Southern Gospel Gardener, and welcome to another episode of The Opening Act. And we are hurtling towards winter right now. The temperatures are dropping, as are the leaves on the trees. Yay, we get to rake those up. And because we're going towards winter, I felt it was a pretty good time to do some Christmas music. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be featuring Greater Vision's latest Christmas offering called Everything Christmas. Also, we're going to be doing something that today on this episode that we've never done before. It's a surprise. You're just going to have to wait and see. We've also got a few other things that we need to take care of. So let's listen to some great Christmas music as we do some good old Southern Gospel gardening. Now, the album Everything Christmas is produced by Larry Goss. I think this is a pretty good choice because Larry Goss produces things that are big, huge. He creates huge sounds. When it comes to symphonies, he's got a lot up here. And so that's why Gerald chose Larry Goss. And the album starts off with something called Everything Christmas, a big ballad of music, and it kicks it off and just gets you in the good old Christmas mood. Now the next song, the number 2 cut on the CD, that's when Greater Vision starts singing. And of course this particular album has the voices of Lee on it. You combine Greater Vision and the voices of Lee and Larry Goss, that's a perfect Christmas album. Now right here next to me, you see these red leaves? This is a blueberry bush. Now what blueberry bushes love is acidic soil. Now this soil that we're in right now is very alkaline. And so we're going to have to change that around the blueberry bushes if we want them to survive. Now you want to do this in the spring as well, but what I want to do right now is get it more acidic during the winter. So we're going to apply some of this fertilizer. And while I pull back the bark and apply this, why don't we listen to that number 2 cut on the CD, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Here we are right behind my house. We're on a path that goes along the side of the river, and you see the house and that little tree that's about right there. That's called the mulberry tree. It's wild. There's all sorts of different types of wild mulberry trees. Not sure what kind this is. All I know is it's huge after 2 years. It's about 16 feet. Well, a friend of mine needs a tree, and it just so happens that this one has produced a small little sprout. So we're going to take that little sprout and move it to his yard, and that way he'll have a nice big shady tree in about 2 or 3 years. That's how fast they grow. And while we're doing that, let's listen to a Christmas song by great tenor Chris Allman, or as I like to call him, Chris the Man. Hey, I know you're going to enjoy this one. Let's get to digging over here.
He will bring us goodness and light. Goodness and
Well, Gerald Wolfe and Rodney Griffin and Chris Allman got together on Do You Hear What I Hear there. Hope you enjoyed that song. Well, we're on our way to our next location. Got our little tree in the back, and we're going to get this thing planted pretty fast. All right, here we are on location in North Turlock, California, here at my buddy Richie Hartsfield's house. And this is the spot. All you can see is lawn. Well, we're going to put a tree, plant it right here. Bring Richie out here, and we're going to... Now, for those of you who may have seen Greater Vision, when was that?
Was it end of June, early July?
End of June, early July. Richie got to actually travel with Greater Vision as Gerald was recovering from some surgery and couldn't sing an entire concert. So we called on Richie here, and I figured there's no better person to have on the Southern Gospel Gardener than the guy who filled in for Greater Vision. And that's why we're featuring the Greater Vision Christmas album today. So here's the plan. Now I know you're looking at this, starting to laugh and say this is kind of funny, this is it. Well, this is only...
Things are rough here in California. This is all we can afford.
Let's start doing well. So what we want to do first, clear out some of this grass and start digging this hole so we can plant this. All right. Well, we've got our piece of grass here that we just pulled off. You got a place for this?
I think I'm going to plant it quite nicely right up here. I've been looking for something during the winter weather to kind of keep the head warm. And this is nice and full. It's been a long time since I've had a full head of hair.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all.
All right, that was it's the most wonderful time of the year, and I would have to agree. When it's Christmas season, it is the most wonderful time of the year. And right now we've got the hole dug enough to where I think we could drop this post in. So we've got our post, we're going to drop the post, start filling it, and we're going to put this tree in. So we're going to do a song right now that Gerald Wolfe does nearly in every concert. While we're doing this, we're going to let you listen to Oh Holy Night. Enjoyed that version, the new version of Greater Vision and Gerald Wolfe doing Oh Holy Night. And what do you say, Richie? I think we've got maybe one more project that we can share with the folks.
Let's do it.
Woo! It's been kind of windy today, and so I apologize for all the wind noise. That's way too many leaves, Richie.
You told me to throw leaves.
Yeah. No, they're never gonna buy it. Here's the problem. We've got this stake here that's kind of cracked, and Richie's asking me, well, when do I pull the stakes out? If you can do this to the tree and it barely moves, here comes some more leaves. If it barely moves, pull the stakes out. That means the roots are good and grounded. The wind's not going to take this tree out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, this one's already... The last song on the Greater Vision Christmas project. I have no idea what it's called. Oh, man!
I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe.
Well, I think we got our job done here. I think we've established that it's a windy day.
All right.
Well, anyway, I definitely appreciate Richie being a part of this.
Thanks for your help, man.
Series. And boy, we had a lot of fun getting stuff done today. As always, hope you enjoyed the Greater Vision Christmas album. If you don't have it,
pick it up.
Go get it, man. Right now. What are you waiting for? All right, we'll see you next time.
Thanks, buddy.
Is it?